đi vài con hầm nào. Hi, Joe.
Hey, Johnny. Where you going?
I don't know.
I'll come back and clean up later?
Yeah. Okay, I'll see you. Yep. Rocky 3, the greatest challenge. I fly like a butterfly. I sting like a bee. Body come. I'm a humming away. Oh, dang.
How can you say old age is no good? Old age is great. If you live long enough, that's right. If you live long enough, it's great.
Get inside, move. One side to go. That's it. Punch in between. Punch in between, man.
Oh, he said hello to me. Come here. You really said hello to me. You did. You heard him? John. That's Teddy's friend.
The guy in the shirt.
Oh, the guy in the shirt.
You don't know him?
Oh, who's this guy?
Muhammad Ali.
Oh, Muhammad Ali. Wow. You know him?
No.
You talking about this man right here? Is that?
Person.
Who's that right there?
That's customized.
No.
Yeah.
You're a little bit too square. Your right shoulder, you see, a little bit this way. It should be more this way. So when you drive it in, nothing to hold that blow. You're going to do real damage. You might drop the guy with one punch. But you aim it here and bring the same hand. When he hits here, he's liable to bring it down. Even if he's coming, he's liable to bring it down, bang, over here. Bang, with the left hook here or here. See? You got a chance to put in 3 perfect punches if he's upstanding. That's it. See, ain't no way he's going to hit you then, right? And remember, it's always good to throw the punch where you could hit him and he can't hit you. That's what the science of boxing is all about. Remember, from the side, you can let that punch go with the worst kind of intention because you know he can't hit you back, so you can throw the bomb with all the power you can generate. No, face back and forth like this.
Okay.
I'm not a creator. What I do is discover and uncover. See, my job is to take the spark and fan it. When it starts to become a little flame, I feed it. And I feed the fire until it becomes a roaring blaze. And then when it becomes a roaring blaze, I pour huge logs on. And then you really got a fire going. That's what I do with these boys. See, that's what I try to do. Outside of my right hand. All right, now. See, now these are little things, but that's the difference between being a real pro and an ordinary guy.
That's it. Punch inside and then get out. Good.
When Teddy first came here, he came here with the idea in mind of being a fighter. And I trained him as such. And he was becoming a fighter. In fact, he was a fighter. And when I thought he was ready, I put him in a tournament, and he won every fight he had by a knockout. And it looked like he was going to make it someday if he stuck to make it big. But then I caught him wincing and, grimacing and everything. In pain. I said, what's the matter? No, nothing. Suddenly I pursued the point and I found that he had a serious back trouble. So I began to think, I said, well, maybe I can make a trainer out of him. I can train him and teach him to be a trainer just like I train him, teach him to be a fighter. So at first he wasn't so keen about it because all he wanted to do was fight. But after a while, I try to make them see, and I think I succeeded, that if even you're not a fighter yourself, you can become the same type of success through your fighters. Because if you take a boy and you teach him how to fight from beginning to end, part of you is in him too. So that when he fights, part of you is in that ring. And really, suddenly I discovered he had a real talent for teaching. The fellow was a born teacher. And he's the type of person that wants to help people, especially kids. And they come to depend on him, rely on him a great deal. So they become very close that way.
You know, you made up for your mistakes with being so like a tiger. But you also got to use your brain. You got to be a tiger and use your brain, coming and moving your head side to side. All right?
Of course, Teddy always comes to me when he has some doubts or something important. Otherwise, I'd let him do it because I know he can do it. I wouldn't let him do it if I didn't know he can do it. I'm the one that makes the final decision. But they know me and Teddy and I together, we're synonymous. I'm Teddy, Teddy's me.
The guy this fast and this experience is very good.
Stevie. Ma, is this my t-shirt?
Does that look like yours? He's got him up in his closet. He's a very lazy boy. I don't get up, he don't get nothing. Get a... I know, get me a can of root beer soda.
Root beer soda.
Get me a bottle of it.
A bottle of cake. And the
Not a
money.
bottle of cake. Come here. Michael, when you play with my money, you're playing with my mind. I don't like you messing things up at the store.
A bottle of soda, root beer, and a cake, no chocolate.
I get chocolate.
And you want the receipt. Yeah, and
I want to...
Breaker 3-5.
No breaker.
Yeah, this is Little John. Who we got?
Come back on handle.
This is Little John.
Yeah, you got the renegade, Little John. What's your 20?
Catskill.
10-4 with Catskill 2. You
Go.
face or mobile?
Tell me Big Mama's son, you know me.
I'm Big Mama's son.
Ooh, there's my sweetheart. Give me that.
Tony, the loser.
Breaker 5 to 6 7/8.
Oh, hey,
Good morning, my love. The light was on, you know.
Missed it again?
Yep. Get over here. Tell him I'll give him a cold one and a hot one if he comes down tonight. You know what I mean.
My mother will give you a cold one and a hot one tonight if you come down.
Tell him I'll be down.
Okay. Come right away, though. We better be here.
I'm on my way, tell her.
Okay.
Come on, Fritz. I gotta open this.
What do you do with the sunflower seeds, Millie? Birds?
Yeah, we gotta feed
Birds and the animals. They're better off being in this house than anybody else. I don't know.
Gus came here about 10 years ago when my family left. I was thinking of selling the house, which was getting a good price for it at that moment. Gus was managing fighters at that time.
Just thinking to myself, all my friends in the past see me doing this, they won't believe it. But after you do it a while, you forget about it, you see? Oh, just like you've been doing it all your life.
Gus made a proposition for me here if I would be willing to rent the house for the boys, that he has a couple fighters and for me to cook. So I said I was going to try it out to see how it works. And I seem to enjoy it, doing it, working with the kids. But I would say about 50 kids that I looked after them.
All right.
The fox on the door.
No.
Oh, I was scared to tell him.
Will you help me to a piece?
You was scared to tell him to cool out, right?
Put some gravy on here. The only guy at this table who always thinks about fighting. He always thinks about fighting, no matter what he does, is Frankie Minicelli.
Yeah, I faked it. Yeah, I faked it. He did.
But you know, guy went to a restaurant, right? He took off a very expensive coat and hung it up. And on the coat, he put a little card, and on there it said, "This coat belongs to the heavyweight champion of the world," meaning don't touch it. Yeah. See? So he went about his business. He come back, the coat was gone. Instead, right over where the coat was, there's a little card, another card. This coat was stolen by the fastest runner in the world. Come and get me.
Is that for real?
Yeah. Well, I don't know that it was real, but I wouldn't doubt that this happened or something similar.
Who did this happen to, supposedly?
Most things that happened that we laugh at today have happened. There's very few new things in this world, very few. That's why people are young. If they're smart, they try to profit by the experience of an older guy so they won't have to go through all the pain and suffering. But a certain amount of pain and suffering is good because it makes a person think, they learn.
It's the house. You like it?
No.
You don't like it? What do you mean, no?
What happened to the weeds? You die like people?
Yeah, everything dies. Those are plants. You making fun of our plants? Those ain't weeds, those are plants. Come on. Show you this house. No, I'll show you. Where I live. Yep. This is where the rock and roll gang lives. See?
What's that screen?
What's that screen?
Oh, I can see.
That's a screen to show the fight films on.
What fight?
The ones we got over here. Got all fight films, all the old-time fighters. See?
Got Muhammad Ali.
Yep. We got Muhammad Ali. There's a lot of different ones.
Teddy, got any Sugar Ray Leonard?
No, that's too early. We got mostly old ones. There's one, John Lau. Someday, maybe.
Never.
Don't say that. You don't try, you ain't never gonna do it. Come on. Everybody starts somewhere, John. Remember that. Right? They started like you, small, and with a dream. That's all. Let's have a fight.
Like 1, 2, 3.
Teddy was a rough guy. A guy that you can't fool around with.
You're too dangerous.
You just look at him crosswise, he was going to hit you. That's the kind of boy Teddy was.
Hey, come on. Come on.
And I would say now he changed. He has more love, more understanding, and he also sees differently. That's why he's so good to the boys now, because he sees what he was. It's like he pick up the kids from the street and he's so good to them and buys them that and buy that. I feel that's the way he is.
And being he liked the kids as much as he did, he became very much involved in their personal life, you know. And many times after training was over, he would take the kids out for dinner, for pizza pie, take them anywhere, swimming, whatever. See, he would take these kids, and they would naturally go with him. He was more like their own man than anything else, their father than anything else, you know.
Tell you one thing, my mom's glad about me coming up here and learning how to do dishes.
When I first came up here, it was thick because I had to make my bed and do things like that. It was tough. Like, my mother, not that she babied me, but she cared about me a lot, I guess. In a way, I guess I was protected or spoiled, maybe, in a way. Like, make my bed, and she'll make me my breakfast in the morning. And I had it tough learning these things. You know, really, I don't want to admit it to nobody, but it was true. When I was younger, my father always was interested in boxing. I mean, you know, he loved it. He knew Cuss when he was a little boy. He used to shine shoes on 14th Street, where Cuss's old gym used to be. My father bought me trunks, bought me a shirt, bought me boots, all black. So then I fought my first fight. All my friends were there. It was packed jam. And I came in there. The announcement man came in throwing punches. A lot of people thought I was gonna be like, whoa. They all said like, whoa. And then lucky I fought a stiff. Thank God, it was my first fight ever. I fought a stiff and I beat him because I was tougher. But I came wild and I was so tired. Next day I couldn't even make a muscle in my arm.
But you have to understand how bad he was when he came here. So bad that Don Shaniger said, you're gonna make a fight out of him? Impossible. Impossible.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's right. So when you get to the point where you're not excited and you're able to, see, that's what you got to tell yourself. You're completely relaxed. You're able to see everything that's going on. Your sense of anticipation is sharp. And that can't happen unless you're relaxed.
Yeah, that's true.
Man who's thinking and worrying about getting hit is not going to have a good sense of anticipation.
Right.
He will, in fact, get hit. And most important, when you get hit, like you, get excited. When you get hit, bang, you get excited and your head comes up your hands. When you get hit, that's when you got to be calmest. That's when you got to be calmest. When you get hit. A professional fighter has got to learn how to hit and not get hit, at the same time be exciting. That's what professional boxing is about. He's got to be clever, he's got to be smart, and not get hit. And when you're able to do this, you're a fighter.
All right, now get up on the scale here. Okay, let me see. Stand straight. See what you weigh. What's wrong with this scale? You must be less than 60.
No.
Yes, you are. Scale don't lie.
Scale lies.
No, it don't. Stay still. All right, now, according to the scale, you're 58 with your clothes on. Take off about 3 pounds for your clothes. You're 55 pounds.
Henry Armstrong on the left, looking to be the first man to win 4 World Championships. He's already held the featherweight, lightweight, and welterweight championships of the world. They're at Gilmore Stadium, Los Angeles, California, March 1st, 1940. Scheduled for 10 rounds. This is the second time these two men have fought. In their first fight, November 25th, 1938 at Madison Square Garden in New York, Armstrong won a 15-round decision. It was a title bout, Armstrong being the welterweight champion and Gausha the challenger. Now their positions are reversed. Henry Armstrong's style here is typical of him. Head down on the chest of his opponent, wailing away to the body, and then shifting to an attack to the head.
Can't stop that guy. Got so much energy.
I fly like a butterfly, sting with me, but I can't know.
I told her she's not going to get off my case.
Oh, can I have one? Because I didn't get a cookie, Ma.
I got your cookie.
Ow! You had
$1.89.
I'm worth more than that.
Nah. Can I have one?
Oh, I forgot about you. Tell me about where Teddy lives and what his house looks like. Yeah.
It's a mansion
Where is it?
in Athens.
In the town?
I don't know.
You don't know. What about Gus?
Gus lives in the same place where Teddy lives, so.
Oh, what's the inside of it look like?
Looks like a mansion.
And then you tie it, and make sure he's always holding it against it. Not too hard, you might put a hole in his chest. Mike, to look at him, he looks like a fighter. He's big, he's got the physique, he's strong. You know, he's awesome looking. But he's a kid in a man's body. And he's still young, he's only 16 now, he's 210 pounds, well developed. You make me proud when you do this in the ring and you're hitting. It's like a good fight. Be champ of the world someday. Just keep your mind where it's supposed to be. Maybe God, you know, gave him such a strong body. He figured, well, I'll give him a strong body and I'll make him have to become strong another way on his own. He's not as tough or hard, I should say, as people think he is. Everyone that sees me, they say, oh boy, you got that Tyson, you're lucky, you know, you got that Tyson. He's an animal. He just loves to fight. He just loves to hurt people. You know, he's not afraid of nothing. Very good. Well, when we're done with him, he won't look like he is anyway. See how you can slip punches without hitting back? This is the way you gotta slip. He comes from a tough environment. He comes from a hard upbringing, you know, Brownsville, Brooklyn. He never had nothing. He was down in that kind of environment. I know how it is. You can't trust people. You grow mistrusting. You know, anybody does anything for you, there's a reason. You know, nobody helps people. He's got the potential to be go down as one of the, you know, best fighters ever. But he'll only reach that potential if he keeps his head, you know, screwed on straight. Keep it going for a while, like boom, boom, moving, bop, 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 moving, bop, 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 move, hit again. You know what I mean? Keep it going. There's still this an exchange, and the guy's still fighting with you. That's it. There you go. Now you got again. Who's the last guy to stop? Time. Very good. That's what I mean. Very good. That's what you have to do. One more round. You my friend? Mm-hmm. My best friend? Mm-hmm. You do good in school? Mm-hmm. I don't know how Johnny showed up. Isn't that weird? You know, does it sound like true? You know, maybe it sounds like, but it's the truth. I'm always saying the truth. He was just there one day, and I just greeted him. I'm in the gym. I guess I was on my way in the gym, patted him on the head. Hey, kid, how you doing? You know, and that was it. All I know is that I really loved the kid. And he's been through more of life than some people at the age of 60.
How you doing, Johnny?
Good.
Yeah. Keep doing it. You know what to do with the wires, don't you? When you get over there?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, sure I did. Did you buy one? Yeah. How you doing, Johnny?
Good, good.
Thank you, Seven. I'll catch you later.
Yep. See you later, John.
Hey, Johnny. Thank you very much.
See you, Joe.
Okay, John. Catch you tomorrow.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.
Thanks a lot.
I'm gonna buy 32 cars almost if I'm rich. I'm gonna get 21 Trans Ams, 2 Cadillacs, and about 3 Camaros. I guess that's all. It's gonna cost thousands of dollars. Maybe fancy. Very own house of my own, some slaves. I whip them to death. I just feel that way. But I won't do it though.
That's it, bad intentions. That's... Okay, don't drop it. Don't drop it even a half an inch. And let it come the same height as your shoulder. So make sure your elbow straight across. All right? Yeah, Maine was a kid that when he came here, he was a kid without any confidence in himself. I'll give you an idea. He was what you would call, what people would call yellow or something, because they used to take his lunch money to school. I try to build him up here, give him confidence, and tell him that what he's scared of is the feeling. He knows how scared he feels. I said, I feel the same way. I said, and the same thing happened to me when I was a kid. But after a while, I said, hey, look, I'm either gonna freaking starve to death or I'm gonna whack this guy out because I can't keep going this way. Straighten that wrist out so you don't hurt your hand. I said, now throw with bad intentions. I can tell when you're throwing it with bad intentions when you're not. Throw it like you're hitting somebody you want to hurt. That's better. Throw it like you don't like somebody. That's it. Throw it harder. Come on. That's better. See the difference? Well, it's in you all the time. It's just got to come out. You got to throw with bad intentions. When you're in the ring, you're not playing ping pong with the guy. Yeah, that's it. Good. That's how you got to slip. He comes from a good family, you know, a tough thing because her mother raised him, I think, basically with no father. She's a religious woman. She leaned on religion to help her through. I think religion was her ace in the hole. Second one, and then you were going to move. You got to start to move as you're throwing your last punch.
Let me go to work today, oh Heavenly Father. Be safe and sound and bring me back in one piece to my family, oh Heavenly Father. Give me the strength to deal with my job today, Lord. But I ask you just keep my family together and bless us in any way that you see possible, Heavenly Father, and guide us forever. Amen. Amen. Sometimes I'd be so hurt because we didn't have enough money in the house to make ends meet, and I would just cry out and say, Lord, have mercy on me, you know, because here I am trying to make it with my 3 kids, and I didn't believe in getting on welfare or anything like that because my mother never had it. So I figured if my mother could do it with 9 of us at the time, I could do it with my 3 kids. So we sit and I would just boo-hoo cry because I was so hurt and so alone. And he would just say, Mom, don't cry. And he would cry right along with me, and he would hug me and say, I'm going to take care of you. When I get grown, you'll never have to work again. And I says, well, when you get grown, I says, maybe your mother have some money. And so in the meantime, while I'm working at all these factories, I found out about a cooking job in a restaurant. So I came home that day and I said to Maine, I says, you're going to have to be the man. I said, because I got to work 2 jobs just to make ends meet. He had been on me about working up there with me because he wanted to make money. He wanted to help me in the house. He had more belief in himself than I had in him because I was hesitant about him with the big pots and pans, even though he's tall and in boxing and stuff, and I was kind of worried about him. Next week's bills. This is nice for the kids. This is May's to go in the bank. This here right here is case this. Oh, that's the money, all right.
In the future, I want to become rich. I'm not greedy or anything. It's just that I just want to be rich, and whatever I want, I'll really try my hardest to get it. After I take care of my mother and Teddy and Cos. Forget about my father. I'm gonna take it and blow it. Then I'm gonna be back on the same old. Before I blow it, I'm gonna have to make something like $30 million. Nah, I'll make it 30 billion. Nah, I'll make it a trillion. After a trillion, I'll give up. Take $1,000 with me every night, and just blow it on electric games.
I go down on Saturday nights to the fights. I take them down to Bronx. There's no place up here to fight. I started taking them down there every Saturday. Once I taught them how to fight good enough, I had to get them experience. No matter how good you train a fighter, without fights, they ain't gonna be a fighter. So I started taking them down there, getting them seasoned, getting them exposure to this different kind of life, different atmosphere, the whole different thing. That was part of growing up right there. That was the whole education, whole new part of the education.
As you know, we got a lot of representing from the American Boxing Federation in here. They're supposed to send me a doctor. They didn't send it to me. Maybe because they was scared to be in the Bronx. Because maybe they got no guts to be in the Bronx. But I got a lot of guts to be in the Bronx. And to have all these kids.
See the flame now. Jabbing and slipping, everything behind the jab, both hands inside, right? Yep. All right, go ahead. Seven, man. Double it up, man. Double it up. Man, double up your jab.
5 seconds, man. 5 seconds. 5 seconds. It's over, man. The winner, Main War.
Deep breath. Are you calm? Are you listening to what I'm saying? Yes. You feel calm? Yes. All right, relax and think about what you have to do now. Let's see you double before you can get the guy, you know, where he's able to absorb anything, you got to get him in a calm frame of mind, which Frankie very rarely is in once the fight starts. So that's what I work on mostly with him. Other people, I work on physical things. Frankie, I work on mental more. Well, all of them you work on mental because boxing's about 75% mental. It's not as physical as people think. But with him, it's even more so. It's about 95% mental. So I got to really work on that part all the time, all the time. Frankie, come in. Where you going? Be calm now. All you got to do is relax a little bit. You can't throw one punch at a time with this guy. You got to throw 2 or 3. You understand? Deep breath. Let's see you work a little more this round, just like it's in gym. Think in there, kid. Come on. All right, follow right back with the jab. That was good. Now you look like a fighter. That's better. Follow up, follow up. Follow up, Frank. Jab, 7-7. Frank, when you use your jab, when you stepped in with it, you hit him. Only 2 times you did it, and twice you hurt him. With a jab, not with a hook or a right hand. With a jab, you only did it twice, and both times you hurt him.
Once a month, I go down to the city. You know, I go to Brooklyn. I feel good. I walk around there because that's where I was brought up. You know, my roots are there. One thing I learned. One thing up there, the crowd, forget it. It's nice. Especially where I live on Kings Highway, it's a big shopping area. A lot of girls, which I like. You know, anybody I like. Go home and visit my mother and father. And it's good. You know, it's good to see him. My mother's always kissed me, grabbed me. It's great to see me. My father, too. My father, you know, he loves me, asks me how am I doing. You know, even though he prefers I don't fight, but, you know, he's still pulling for me and everything. Because I plan on making it in boxing one day.
Yeah, all right, but the thing is, you're 23, you'll be 24.
Yeah, but
the years are creeping up on you.
Yeah, but I still feel young. I still feel like I'm
And,
16 in a way.
You know,
so when I get older, when I'm
as a
about 35,
professional,
I'll still be
baby,
young.
As a professional, if you don't make it in 3 years, good boxing. If you don't, then you're not going to make it at all.
Nah, there's a lot of fighters and champs that lose their first fight. There's pros.
Look, everybody can't be a Willie Pep, or Joe Louis, Archie Moore, Billy Conn, or Bonnie Ross. Everybody can't be the greatest. Some have to be second or third best.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, let's face it. Okay?
Well, I'm
That's
strive,
what I'm
you
trying
know, try to be the first, you know.
I'm
Because I'd rather do that than work. I'll be like Mancini and all them guys making the money like that. I know it, because, hey, anybody could do it. As long as if you want it, and I know I want it, I could do it. I just stop beating myself, and I could be, you know, sitting on the world too like that. A lot of people say, nah, but this is American. You could do it.
Your mind is not on your work. Your mind is not on your work. There's something distracting you. Hi, young man. Where? Where? Did your mother say anything to you?
No.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Quite sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sometimes I wonder. I don't think you'd tell me everything, do you? Do you?
No.
You'd tell Teddy, though, wouldn't you?
Uh-huh.
You remind me of Mike when I first came here. So he is like that to a certain extent yet, but he's improved so much.
He's a good fighter, too.
Who?
Mike.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't think he's a good fighter. Do you really think so?
Mm-hmm.
What makes you think so?
I don't know.
Well, you must have some reason for thinking that. Why do you think he's a good fighter?
Looks like he could knock down anybody.
Well, that's a very good reason, isn't it? Very good reason to think it, anyhow. Mike Tyson came to me as a result of an interest taken in him by a fellow named Bobby Stewart, who was a former professional fighter. Now, he was 13 and a half years old, I believe. We trained him steadily. When he got to the point of slipping punches, we had a difficult time getting people to box with him because he proved to be a very hard puncher with both hands. I think he did get some boxing just before he entered the Junior Olympic tournament. When he did enter, he had to come out on top in the local tournament up here. That qualified him to go into the regional Junior Olympics, which took place in New York, where he scored all knockouts, and the winning that regional qualified him to go into nationals.
Let him hang there and stretch, like gradual. Feel the stretch. Feel it? Yeah. Now that weird punch. You made him miss a punch, you might as well throw. Good fist, easy. Keep it steady. Okay. You're all set. the hardest part of boxing, you guys. The hardest part is the waiting, right? Isn't that the hardest part? Once you get in there and you box, it's not as hard as the waiting, because when you wait, you start thinking about things. You know what I mean?
You're saying I'm gonna get beat up.
No, you don't say that. You have to have confidence, say I'm gonna win. But still, your mind starts to think of things, you know. But you just gotta be, you know, just have enough discipline to just go through it. Be a man. Mike! You're so nervous, you're getting farther and farther away. Loosened up your shoulder good?
Yeah.
All right, feels looser? And you can start to loosen up a little faster. You can start to shadow box a little, especially when you feel the tension mount. Motion relieves tension. You're the champ. They're the ones who gotta worry. If you weren't nervous, there'd be something wrong with you. That nervous feeling's a sign you're gonna win. Sign you're ready, right? Sign you're ready to win. Just gotta keep it up here and go do it. Everything here is right. Just gotta keep it up here.
The next fight?
Nah, a couple more.
I'm not gonna take my title. No one.
Fight smart and hard. All right, champ. Hey, Cuz, 8-second knockout the first round. 8-second knockout. Yeah, he said, right hand. Yeah, he did. He set a new record. The official came over to him and said, you just set a record. Fastest knockout ever. Yeah, 8 seconds. Well, I rushed right over, caught, you know, I wanted to catch you before you went to the gym. Yeah. He's fighting a tall, thin kid. He's going to have no problem with it. He's going to hit the body. Okay. And tell her it was 8 seconds. All right. Bye. Sorry. All right. Let's go home.
What is the difference between a hero and a coward? There is no difference. Not in what they,
it's just that
not the way they feel. They feel the same.
a coward lets fear bother him and...
No. More specifically, see, fear, I mean, a coward and a hero, there's nothing, they're the same. I mean, they feel the same. It's what they do that makes them different. In other words, the hero feels just as frightened as the coward.
Yeah.
But it's what he does that makes him different. It's what he does that makes him a hero, and what the other fellow doesn't do that makes him a coward. It's just as simple. It isn't that they're any different. They aren't any different.
They want my title, but they're not getting it.
Like smart and like a tiger. You're a smart tiger. Hungry tiger, but smart and calm. With a left jab. Like an Armstrong with a jab. And move your head and cover. And once you get inside, set up set up those body punches. Concentrate on the body.
Switch over, right?
Yep. Use the 8. If he jabs, give him an 8. Especially if he tries to run. Use the 8.
If you run, track him down like a dog.
That's it. Use your 8. All right, G. Let's do it. Win this title, then we'll go home to all our friends. Right?
Yes, sir.
Good? Look. Just relax, Michael. Relax. Just relax. Just relax. Relax. Yeah, but just relax. Just relax.
I'm when we first started.
Yeah, well, just relax. Don't get so tense. Relax. All of this is another boxing match. You've done it already 20 times. You've done it in the gym with better fighters than you're ever gonna fight here. I mean, it's always hard, but I mean...
I came a long way, remember?
Yeah.
Well, Mike Tyson, everybody likes me.
Yeah, everyone likes you now.
Myself.
That's right, you have reason to be proud. And you continue to do it as long as you don't let anything mess you up. As long as you don't let yourself mess you up. You continue to have people like you. Never, just always remember, that's all. Just always remember, don't let your feelings get the better of you.
Never.
Don't let things mix you up, that's all. Let's go get ready for a fight. Come on. That's it. Good. All right, that's better. Good.
It's coming up, the heavyweight bout between Mike Tyson and Kelton Brown. And both fighters have been very, very impressive.
A very experienced Mike Tyson, who was a champion from last year, has been in national competition in Junior Olympics, has had 5 bouts and 5 knockouts.
There you see the statistics on Kelton Brown. Just told you, Mike Tyson has not gone the distance in any of his fights. He is being looked at, and there's been a lot of noise now being made about this young man as a possible Olympic prospect and a possible professional champion in years to come. He is also being helped, trained by Cus D'Amato, the former manager and trainer of former heavyweight champion Floyd Patterson.
You're the champ, fight smart and like a tiger and calm.
Tyson has a great overhand right. Brown carries his left hand low. We'll see whether the two match up. There's a right hand.
There's a left.
A right-left combination.
He's got him in the corner. He's working on him. Right head goes up. He's going down.
Another right back to the body by Tyson.
Very, very strong boxer, Tyson. Very, very strong.
Brown has taken some vicious punishment and held on. He's still in there.
I don't think he's...
There's another right by Tyson.
He's just
left right.
He's giving up. The towel's coming in. Look at old Tyson jump on the ropes.
That is it. They threw the towel in.
Threw the towel in. He didn't want to say.
Come on. Michael, come on. Come here. Now listen, you got with respect. Come here to your opponent. Hey, you got a lot of guts too. Come here. Come here. You got a lot of guts, kid. You have a lot of guts. And you just stick with him. Don't let this discourage you. He's a two-time national champion. You stick with him, you're gonna have your day. You understand? You have a lot of guts, a lot of guts, a lot to be proud of. You too.
They give our title to no one.
The 1982 heavyweight champion from region number 1, the red corner, Mike Tyson. And the runner-up, Coach Brown from Georgetown, Texas. Mike Tyson.
What's the rule? What's the rule? If you can hit him with 2, should you hit him with 1?
No.
Well, then hit him with 2. If you can hit him with 2, don't hit him with 1. Get off with some meaning there. Come on, with bad intention. Believe in yourself. Come on. The guy can feel it if you don't believe in yourself. Sometimes you start there, he's looking for that. Next time you go, boom, and you shoot the right hand. All right? And follow the punches up. Put them together. How you been anyway, right?
Good.
Good. Tell me what you've done since I've been gone.
Nothing.
Anything special?
No. I was up here most of the time now.
Doing what?
Watching.
Yeah?
Asking Cuz when he was coming back.
You were asking when I was coming back?
Mm-hmm. Almost every day.
Maybe someday bring you with me.
World champion of the box down there.
Yeah. You become world champ, we can box anyway. Anywhere you want. Yeah, we'll find places. We'll find any place you want to box. You want to box Florida, we'll box in Florida. We'll box in Europe, over in France, we'll box over there. All right? When you're the best, you can do a lot of things. Remember that.
Like Kevin.
Yeah, but you gotta, to be the best, you gotta work hard. There's a lot of work.
When I become a world champion, I never want to box in Japan or let's say China.
Why not? How come?
If you say yeah or something, you don't even know what you're saying.
Where's those pads then? I never thought of that, you're right. Okay, try that out. They look good.
You feel good too.
You look faster. All right, we'll take them. We'll put these in a box.
And you go in the garbage.
Garbage. Want to put them in the garbage?
Yeah.
How'd you learn how to say garbage? Okay. Now, first thing we went over, you gotta get yourself a good foundation, a good stance, a fighter's stance. Show me the fighter's stance. That's it. Keep your knees bent. The weight on the balls of your feet. Good. Your hands up right below your eyes, your elbows in. And even though it's all together, you're always relaxed. Keep your head down. And remember one thing. Always remember that in order to be the best, you always gotta stick with it. Gotta stick with it no matter what happens. And when you feel, the most important thing you're gonna find out as a fighter, you're gonna feel nervous, you're gonna feel scared. It's normal. You just control it and do what you've been taught to do. Okay? Right in there. Good. Perfect. Now let's get it going back. Very good. Now come forward, push up. That's it. Go backward. Come forward. All right, you look like a yo-yo. All right, come on. Twist the other way twice and swing to this side. Hey, you couldn't do it much better than that. That was really good. You did that real good. Swing back. Sure you didn't box in some other state or something?
No.
You sure? I don't want to find out you did now, later on. Find out you have a contract with somebody else.
I wasn't even in Oregon State with Catskill.
Really? All right. I'll give you your leg raises again. Lay on your back. We're gonna see how many you're gonna do. Put your hands behind your head. Go gonna keep your feet together, come up to about here, down to here, up to here, okay? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 18. Boy, we could go all night. 19, 20. Okay, we'll stop at 20. That was very good. For a kid your age and your size to do 20, very good. And we gotta keep it up every day, all right? You gotta let me ride in your Cadillac. All right? That's the agreement. And you stick with school, right? And do good, right? Go ahead. Dreams keep you alive, I think. Dreams keep you going. That's what this gym's done. Maybe main thing for these guys. Everyone has done something different. Little Johnny's just offered shelter and some love, and you know, he's not thinking about being a fighter right now. He's just somewhere where he's got attention and love. For the other guys, it offers dreams where they can all dream, and they're all even when they come in this door. That keeps them going. It gives them something to shoot at. You know, there's a saying, happy those who dream dreams but are willing to pay the price to make the dreams come true. That's why I tell the kids, you dream, you get a picture of what you want, and that keeps you going. Then you gotta go work and make it happen. I dreamed that I could develop several world champions, and that I could have money, like it's a dream, but like I could really be in a position where I could help kids, just to give them a chance. You know, you can't help everyone, but I mean, you can give someone one help, you can give them their chance. Come right back, jab, and down, twist off those whips. Twist off where you get him on it. And come right back before he gets a chance to get set. Come on, Darren, don't let your mind get to you. Come on, come on. That's it, come on, set your mind, make yourself do it. You're doing fine. That's it, come on. Stay right in. That's it, very good. Use that jab and don't cross your legs. Very good, keep it up, you got him confused. You're making him have to think in there. Chin down, Kevin. Bend for that uppercut. Chin down, Kevin. Chin down, stay off the rope. Get off the rope now when you have the chance. Don't wait. Oh, jab, forward. Come forward with your jab. And feint every once in a while. There's some snap in those punches, Kevin. You're pushing. You're pushing. You're not bending for it. All right, that's good. Come on, that's all. All right, John. See you tomorrow. Champ.
Huh?
Champ. I wanted him to get ready. Go ahead, get ready.